Hi everyone, in this video I will show you how I built a to-do app with Django. So let's open our IDE PyCharm and create a new project. You can call it to-do app and create. Now open the terminal in down and type Django open admin start project. And let's name it my project. After that, cd to the directory of our project and let's create our to-do app. Python manage.py start app, name it to do. Now we need to go to the setting and add our to-do in this installed app. Now migrate the existing models. After that Python manage.py migrate. Now we need to create a super user. Type your information. Password. Again. Now we will run the server to make sure that everything is work correctly. Congratulations. Now let's go to the admin part and log in to it. So everything is good. Now let's go to our app and create a new directory with the name templates. Inside it, we need to create a home page with the name index.html. Let's write some HTML code. After that, let's create our view. So let's create a function div index. Let's return a parameter request. The context is actually for now an empty dictionary. Let's return render request index.html and our context. Now let's include our view to the url.py. So path include todo.url. Import include, copy that, and let's create a new file with the name url.py. Pass that. Actually we don't need to add new part, but it will take views.index with the name index. Now let's run our server. Python cd to our project, Python manage.py, run server. Actually I missed something. From Django, from all import views. Now it will be work. This is what our app looks like. So we want to convert this template to Django. Now create a new directory with the name static. Inside it create a file called style.css. In this folder you can find the HTML code and the CSS file, so just copy the code to our index. Paste. And let's reload the server. As you see, this is our home page. Now we need to load the static. With the link static style.css. That's mean in our folder static. After that, let's go back to our setting file and add our base directory. Now let's copy the style, paste, and rewrite the silver. As you see, this is our home page. You can find this file in description below. Now the first thing is to create a model. So open the model here and let's create a class called Todo. Models.model. It will have two fields. The first one is text of Todo. Models dot car field with the max long of 40 character. And the second one is a complete Todo, to check our Todo is complete or not. It's a boolean, so it's take true or false. For now, as a default, it's false, because the Todo that I will add shouldn't be complete. And finally, return the text and add it to our database. Div string self. So now we have the Todo models. So go to the admin file and let's import our models. So from all models, import Todo. We need to add it to the admin and register it. So admin.set.register Todo. Now open the terminal, cd to my project. We need to make migrations, so Python manage.py make migrations. Next is Python manage.py migrate. So now let's run our server. Python manage.py run server. We need to go to the admin dashboard to check our Todos. So now our model is added. Let's add some items. So add item Todo 1, save, Todo 2, mark it as complete, save, Todo 3, save, Todo 4, mark it as complete, save, Todo 5, also mark it as complete, save. Now we want to access to these Todo items in our index, so open the views and let's call all these objects that we have added. So we need a variant to to-do list. It's equal to to-do dot object, and let's order it them by ID. Inside our context, we need to add this to-do list. So to-do list is equal actually to to-do list itself. Now open the index file. You see these two items. We need to modify this list to access to our to-dos in database. We need to look over to-do list. So for to-do in to-do list, and for I just copy this part and reference it to our to-do list, to-do text actually. Now go back to our views, and I forget to import the models. So from all models, import to-do. As you see, this is the to-dos that we have added in our database. So now I want to have a style for the to-dos completed. So go back to the index file, and we need to add an if statement. So if to-do complete, else, we know that this failed is a boolean, so the other option is not complete. If so, I just copy this one and pass it there. To-do text. This one also. Actually, I need to link it to a button. For now, it's empty. CD to my project. Let's run our server. As you see, this is the to-dos that I have marked as complete to-dos. Now I need to modify this input text. So let's create a new file with the name form.py, and inside my views I need to create a variable form equal to todo form that we have not created yet. From forms, import our todo form. We will go back to this form. So actually I need to add this form to our context. So context form equal the form itself. Inside our form I need to import the form. So from Django import form. So I'm going to create a class called todo form that's with called in our views. It will form.forms. It will have one field on it. It's gonna be a text. The text will represent the input in our HTML. So text equal form dot char field with the max long of 40 characters. And it will take a widget. This widget is a text input. With some attributes that we have in the HTML. So go back to our index. The first one is class. So class is form control. The next one is a place order, so just copy and pass the element. Enter what you want to do. Finally, the last one is area label. So just copy and pass it with the key. It's to do. Actually, I get here some problem. Actually, this context is not in here. So just copy and pass it there. So now everything looks good. Actually, the attributes is with the lowercase, so add tt erase. So now we need to add this form to our HTML code. I add the CSRF token to be inside the form, and I will add the form itself there. So let's see how it's look like. Python manage.py run server. As you see, this is the form that we've created. So let's delete this one, we don't need it anymore. Refresh, and you see this is our form. Now we need to create a views to take the form data. I call this views add to do. It will take a request, so form equal to do form. It will take a request post. So print this post to take the data that we will input inside our form. So print request.post text. Actually we need to import the redirect function to return our input. So return a direct index. Now we need to add the path inside the URL file. So path with the name add views dot add to do, and the name as add. Inside the template we need to link the add button to this URL. So URL add. Now let's go back to our views. Actually we need to import the decorator. So from Django views dot decorator dot http import query underscore post. And we need to add this requirement to our add function. So require underscore post. Now let's run our server to see what happened here. Python manage.py run save. Let's add the test to do. Click add. Now if we go back to our terminal, you can see this is the data that we have added. So now my form is work actually. Now I want to take this data and add it to the database. So if form is valid, new to do, equal to do text, to do dot text dot request underscore post. With the text. Now new to do dot save. Actually we need to delete this brand, we don't need it anymore. So now everything looks good. So let's refresh the server. So new to do, add. As you see in the bottom, you can see this new to do. The next thing is I want to see the to-do complete items. So to do that, I need to create a view called complete to-do. It will take a request, and I need a to-do ID. So to-do equals to do dot object dot get with the parameter key to do ID. So to do dot complete is true. To do dot save. So let's return a request. Actually return a redirect to our index. Now I need to add the URL. So path complete. It will take a variable to do ID. So views dot complete to do and the name as complete. After that I need to go to our index and let's link so URL complete to do dot ID Now if I run my server, actually I missed something. So let's refresh the server. Now add a test to do, add, click on it. You see it will take a style as a complete to do. Now the next thing is to create a function to delete the complete to do. So div delete complete. It will take a request. So to do dot object dot filter complete underscore exact equal true dot delete return redirect to our index. So let's add the path. So path delete to do views dot delete complete and to name as delete to do. Inside our index we need to link this delete button to the URL. URL delete to do. Now if I run my server, you can see all these to-dos completed are deleted. Actually we don't need these items anymore, so let's delete them. Now you see all items completed are deleted. So test to do add it as complete delete, so it's work. Now we need to add the new views to delete all to-dos. So div delete all. It will take a request. So to do dot objects dot all dot delete it will return also a redirect to our index. So return redirect index. Inside our URL, let's add the path. So path delete all views dot delete all and the name as delete all. And inside the HTML we need to link this button to our URL. So delete all. Now if I refresh my server, add the to-dos, I mark it as a complete, so I delete all to-dos, so it's worked correctly. So I hope you enjoyed this app. It's very quick app and I wish you apply that for more future web app. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel to get more videos.